Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me today. Today is just a quick, spontaneous event right now, a live session. If with if you guys could ask me any questions about the tools, local SEO, um, general SEO questions, um, Blogstorm or MapPack, or anything that you would like to ask. Just drop it in the comments below. And we'll wait for a little bit right now, and we'll join some. We'll wait for some beautiful people to join, and then I might give some free credits on the tools as well if you stick to the end. And it's just gonna be if we don't have a lot of questions, it's just gonna be work over the shoulder. I'm gonna work on a campaign using my tools, and while I'm working, you guys could definitely uh, just let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Hopefully, everybody having a great week. It's a great Tuesday. Weather is great here in Chicago, and just trying to catch up with all the tasks that I have. Um, and I don't know about you guys. All right, so I'm just gonna start my screen right now. Again, we're just gonna go over. It's like work over the shoulder. Basically, I'm gonna work on a campaign, use some of my tools, and then you guys could cut me off anytime with any questions that you have, or anything, any topic that you would like me to talk about. So let me share my screen, and let me know in the comments if you could hear me well, and you could see the screen well. That'd be great. That would be, let me open. Uh, hey, Stavros. Hi, how are you, man? I'm great, buddy. And let me switch this. Here we go. This is better. Alrighty. Sound and screen both fine. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. So yeah, today I'm just gonna work with let's say MapPack Toolbox, and it's gonna be work over the shoulder. So if you don't know what is the MapPack SEO, it's just a toolbox that it has multiple tools in it that focuses on the local SEO, and basically the reason I built this is to save time for my campaigns that I'm running. um, and like I could finish a lot of tasks in less than an hour that it used to take me days and weeks to be able to finish, right? And those tasks are crucial for any local SEO campaign. So you'll notice the number one priority for me when I create any tool or any service is basically saving time, which means more customers, and saving money for you guys. So today I have a website that I am working on. Actually, I didn't design the website, but we did have, took over the SEO. Um, a buddy of mine created the website. He did a great job. Um, but today I didn't start anything on it other than doing some. If you see the performance today, um, it's still a pretty new website, so not a lot of impressions. So it'll be a great case study. So I'm gonna keep working on this. Hopefully, send some information in the future, and share what we did and how it's moving. Like it will be like a live case study, basically, right? Um, so the only thing I did for this for now is just some keyword research, and trying to do a sitemap, topical cluster map. So this is still work on progress right now. But for today, let's say I want to create their um, their auto schema. All right. So let me go ahead and let's go jump on to auto schema. And the first thing here, we need to add the place ID. So now I'm not sure. Let me see. I hope moving LED billboard. Let me see if we could get the place ID. Moving LED billboard, and that's in Burbridge right there. So I just want to make sure we got the correct one. Burbridge. It should be this one. Yep, that's the correct one. I still have, so we'll make sure that we have. All right, perfect. Yep, that's the one. So we get the place ID. Let me close these tabs. We get the place ID from here. And we go to the MapPack SEO Toolbox. We paste the place ID. And in this case, we want the georadius in miles. So we would say this is need to cover let me see. I think about 20 miles. That's going to be, we need more than that. But for now, we could start with a 20 miles. So we'll get 20 miles. And this is still a new website. We don't have any social media yet. But this is where we add the social media links or any same as links that you need to put. So sometimes you could put citations here or the social media links, which is going to be added to your schema in a pretty nice way. So well, that's at 20 miles, we said. And then we have the social media. Let's go ahead and try to find moving. So what I'm trying to do here is find if they have any citations already, or if they have. So the best way to do it, the way I check the citations manually, I go right here, and if it's a service business, I either click on the address, click on this address right here, and most likely will give you the citations. And then again, this is a new website, so we still didn't build any citations on this, but it's actually in the progress right now. But as you can see, I don't see any citations or anything that I could add. Let me check the website if it has any social media links, but I doubt it's already working. Nope. Yep. So we got to work on that. But for now, we go to this and we uncheck it. We don't need to add any social media links or uh, any other same as links. So we click on the data detective activated. So right now, what is the tool doing? It's actually, because we put the place ID, it's taken, it goes to the GMB, it scrapes the GMB, get the address, the phone number, all the other information from there. And then plus it's going to look at, because we have the 20 radius, we're going to take the place ID or the exact location of the GMB and list all the cities, the zip codes, everything around the 20-mile radius, right? And you'll see right now it's going to build a beautiful schema. It's a detailed, professional, technical schema. It's not just a regular schema. This schema helps with um, maximizing the proximity ranking. So because your schema is going to have all the zip codes, all the addresses, all the cities around your business, and it's going to have the Wikipedia links for those cities. It's going to have the Google link for those cities, along with we added entities in it. So basically, it's going to add the entity links in it based on the results on Google. So we're going to get the top 10 results and scrape those entities and add it to it. What else it has in it? The services, it's going to have all the services, what you do. And we take that from your, your Google GMB category. So we take that category and the subcategories, we use those as your services, because usually, uh, uh, it's gonna give, um, it's hard to, the second way we were trying to do it is scraping the website and figuring it out automatically what's the services. But we found out usually your main service is your main category. So if you're a plumber, it's going to be plumbing, and that's as a service on your GMB. So yeah, so it's going to list those, and we'll wait for a few minutes because this is actually very challenging right now, because 20 miles is a pretty large area for a service business, right? I mean, this is not a service business, but we want to rank for billboard, the cities, advertising cities, ad trucks in the cities around it. So that's why it's going to take a little bit longer. And we'll see right here, it's actually building the visual, basically visualizing the schema and how it looks. And here we go. Whoa, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. Okay, if you notice, we could contain places. So these are all the cities in the 20-mile radius inside the schema. If you scroll down, you'll see this is the actual schema, right? So if we zoom in, kind of zoom in a little bit right here. So yeah, we have the business, the address, the phone number, and all of that, and then contain place, which is basically, the cities. We found out, we could have a different category. I mean, a different nod for this other than the contain place, but we found out this is gonna give us a good result. So the cities, that's gonna have the Plainfield city, and then it's gonna have the Wikipedia link, which is, we could copy and show you guys. So this page is going to have the Wikipedia link of the website of the city. And then here we're going to have your Google, the city, Google, the map link for it. So that's another good link for the business. And again, all of this, let's go back up here and it will show you guys, these are all the cities built around it, and that's basically a lot of cities. And let's go ahead. So this is the actual GMB, and in the schema as well, it has the knows about, which is basically the what we like. It's like the entities. So the entities, we put them as about. So this business knows about, like things that it's as an entities for the business, like digital marketing, marketing strategy, advertising, pay-per-click. Because we're working with advertising, you're still gonna see like the email, sales, pay-per-click, those entities. It's part of what the search engine sees under advertising or marketing, right? So I don't know if we will get, if we should give the ability for the users to be able to choose, remove, or add any of these. But for now, it's going to build it all for you, and it works great. What else it has? There's an area that it has the postcodes, but I don't see it on the visual. But definitely in the code right here, if we go down. So this is basically the cities that we talked about, because it's the 20-mile cities. We're going to scroll down, and these are all the cities. And here is the entities that we talked about. It's going to have the description of the entity and the Wikipedia link of the entity and the Google search for the entity as well. So we'll go down, and here you'll see all the zip codes, the geo circle type. So the area served, we put it under the geo circle, and it has the postal code for every zip code around the actual city, right? And then it will give the geo radius coverage, which does help with your schema markup. So with the proximity ranking, basically. So here, to validate the schema, the first thing we need to do is open the schema validator. let me zoom out and copy the actual code or the schema. Here is the schema, and we put it right here, and we run the test, and we'll see all the schema right here, which is all built beautifully with 0 errors and 0 warnings. And as I mentioned, it has all the cities, the zip codes, and everything. So, okay, so now what's next? You got the schema. So the first thing we need to do is actually add it to your website. So we'll go to the website. What I like to do, the schema has to be in the header, right? So there's a multiple plugins you could do it, but I like to add a new plugin. I'll show you which plugins I use. Insert code header. Forgot what was the name of it, but I'm just gonna search it, and it will WP code right here. That's gonna be insert header and footer and custom snippets. So we're gonna install this to the website, activate it, and then we're gonna add the schema, right? So if we go right here at the beginning, let's take the schema for now. I mean, the website. We'll see the new test, and we have the schema right here. Run the test, and okay, so right now we have just the article schema on there, and we'll show you guys when we add the extra one. So we go to the code snippet, you go to the header and footer, and then you place the schema right here inside the header. So we go back to the MapPack Toolbox, we go to the auto schema. This is the actual code, the script, and we'll go right here. We paste it in the header, right? And then we click Save Changes. And then we go to check it. So we could run a new test. And here we go. That's the local business schema that it's added in less than 5 minutes, I guess. And again, it's a technical schema, guys. It's not just your regular schema. It has everything that you need, from entities, cities, link to the cities that you cover, all in 2 clicks from the MapPack Toolbox auto schema. We just put a place ID, and we put the georadius in miles, and we click data detective activated. So 2 clicks, and you got a very technical schema with a lot of details, with all the cities, with all the entities, the services, and everything you need to have in the business local schema. I call it it's not just a local business schema, the georadius local schema, because it takes the georadius around the business, and it get all the information that you need. So we used to do this manually. You can't do this even with the AI right now. It's a very technical one. This is not an AI script created. This is coded line by line, and that's how we have it. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to keep working on this campaign and see what we have. So we added the auto schema. Now, I know I don't have the access to the GMB yet, but we have, like, one of the main or the top things that I need to do is on Map Magnet. So in Map Magnet, let me see. Guys, I'm not sure if I'm seeing the Facebook comments or anything. If you put any question, please let me know. And just tag me in it. We have a question, Stavros. I know that this has been released a while now. Do you have an LTD for it? Unfortunately, I do not have an LTD for it yet. I'm planning to do one in around Black Friday. We actually releasing because we noticed some people do not need all the services, or they find out $129 a month is steep for them, or a little bit more for them. So we are trying to separate the tools with a smaller monthly fees. But for the MapPack Toolbox is 129, but it's unlimited usage for all of the tools in there. So basically, if you're an agency and you have multiple customers, or you sign up 5 to 10 customers a month, this gonna be definitely helpful for you, right? Um, but to answer your question, I don't have anything right now. I did when we first launched, and it was like crazy cheap. It was like a 300 lifetime for all of it. They still have access for it. So, but soon, hopefully, before Black Friday, I'm not sure. Most likely by Black Friday, we'll have a lifetime deal for it. For the map magnet, um, would you like to see the? Do you know anything about Blogstorm, Stavros? Blogstorm. I know that. I know you know about this one, but if you know about Blogstorm, I'm gonna create right now a few things on Blogstorm for this business. If you want, I could jump on this and show you how you could build content in Blogstorm. Thanks for clarifying to be another question. This question was fair enough. Thanks for clarifying. To be fair, I saw that when it was released, but really did not have the time to check it out. Yeah, no problem. I know it was earlier. That was about a year ago. So yeah, you said yeah, I heard about it. Similar with other tools for auto posting, correct? I wouldn't say it's similar. To be honest, it's different. It's still an AI content creation, but it's definitely not similar because I still cannot find any tool that does the same modes or the same service that I have on Blockstorm. And even Blockstorm, I did not fully release it or launch it, which is soon we will, but it's still up and running, and a lot of people are using it as well. But if you want, I could show you, like, if you, I'll show you the results. Let me show you some keyword. Is it this one? I'll show you some results right here, which is which one? All right, keyword. Yep, right here. Okay, so here, that's the SEO mode, the local SEO mode from Blogstorm. So let me go to Blogstorm, and I'll tell you what's the local SEO mode. Basically, what it does, it's creating all the pages in a topical cluster semantic map that it has the service area, the city, and all the services in there. Yeah. So the reason I show you the results first, to let you know what it does. So let's say this guy is a AAA electric sign. It's a sign company, right? 19 of the 24 keywords that we created with this campaign is on in the top three, which is about 79%, 19 keywords on the top three. If you go right here, let's say that's Kerrville is the name of the city, sign fabrication, right? If we go right here, we Google it, and you'll see they are a number one. This page has been created with MapPack with Blogstorm, right? So that's number one right here. It's above the map. It's that much strong, and sometimes we have more ones in the bottom, but right now it doesn't. Anyways, but let me show you another one. So let's say San Ponito, San Fabric, or San Design, or Mercedes San installation. I know this is number 6, but it's a more competitive keyword. Um, uh, Actually, this is should be the Mercedes. We should put the city in there because Mercedes, they think it's the city name is Mercedes in here. So, and I'm searching for, um, let me do something with sign installation in a different city. Here we go. Here we go. Number one. So this will help you with creating these pages organically, ranking number one. This is not with the map, but it's going to help the map as well. It's going to help the proximity of the map. This is from the local SEO mode, right? Let me show you a different one. Immediate care, Westmont, we have about 63% of them are on of the pages, 23 of them on the top three, right? And this is a very, very, um, what do you call it? Like high volume, competitive keywords, right? So COVID testing, let's go to COVID testing with all the cities. So with right here we go. See COVID testing. Let's see if we picked up. No, that's not his. So it's above the people also ask. You see the authority of it. It's pretty high and it shows really good ranking. What else I could show you? Yeah, so you got the idea, Um, say this is a very competitive one, urgent care, Lagrange urgent care. So if we go Lagrange urgent care and right here. So yeah, number 5, but it's pretty, a lot of people search for urgent care. But if you, and this city is pretty far from his location as well. So all of the ones that we created, they're like above 50%. They are on the top three, right? This one is a little bit less than 40%, but I have to look into it and see why. This guy, Palm Royal, we have over 90, actually right now, 87% of the keyword, 21 of the 24 on the top three. Let's say, small marketing, um, it's consulting. He want to rank for all the consulting pages. And this one is about 70% on the top 28 pages, or 28 uh, keywords are on the top three. And these are in Australia, city plus service. And we'll see it right here. It's above the map. It's that strong, Stavros. It's that strong. These pages are regular pages created by Blogstorm, see? But the secret of them is the way it's built and the way the map is built, the way it's actually having inbound links and outbound links in it. That's the power that it gives without doing anything. We just push those and, and you see that they're sometimes ranking above the map, which is great. I mean, that's the local SEO mode. And we could run right now one for it, for this business. No, I can't do the local SEO mode. I have to do the bulk because I still have to do a few things on the website for this LED moving company. Yeah, if you have any other question, let me know, man. Would love to answer them. You have another question that looks cool. Any chance that you can share any example of a search volume? And also, are these pages posted on WordPress under specific theme? It's actually under their actual theme. It's going to be raw text, as you notice right here. Like this is the COVID testing. Okay. Doesn't look beautiful. It's just raw text, but that's what it is. It has all the cities, and again, when we build all of this, so if you go service area right here, right? So that's the service area. The first, the mother page. It has the city and all the services. If there's a lot of mass page creation out there, that they build those pages, but they all are, like it's the same content. With this is different because every page is a different AI call request, and it's a different content. So if you go to Willbrook and Darien, it will be the same structure but totally different content, right? So you'll see right here why choose urgent care services, right? And then here it's a little bit different. So see, content is different, but yeah, hopefully that answer your question. But the theme is, when you post it, whatever the active theme you have, it's gonna be on it. Um, so for the people also ask questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect this website to Blogstorm. And the way we connected, you go to the first step, you download the WordPress website, you go to the website plugin, and you add the plugin. So you install the plugin, and then we take the URL, we put it right here, we click add website site, and we'll see the website right here is still not verified. So after we upload the plugin, we activate it, and then we go to the settings, and then we go back right here and we copy the code, which is this one. Go back, put the authentication token, send and authenticate, and this is sent. And we click on ping verify. WordPress SEO site pinged successfully. That means it's working. I'm gonna refresh this page, and we're gonna see it's verified, right? So right now, you could push content and anything through Blogstorm. So we go to the first mode. So first of all, we connected the website. We go to the people also ask tool. The first step, let's say the number one keyword that we want to go after, let's say we want to go after mobile billboard advertising, right? We go to the people also ask section. We get the keywords. And when we click the first step on the people also ask tool, it's basically doing your keyword research as well. So I didn't really want it to put a keyword and then get the people also ask questions. I want to give more data for the users to be able to create a more specific or more relevant content. So the first step is your keyword research, right? So this could replace your keyword. This is a tool by itself, which is going to get you the keyword that you need with all the data that you need, the volume, the cost per click, the competition, the search, trending, is it trending or not, and the search intent for it. And then this is where we get people also ask questions. So the way I like to do it, I like to put, let's see if there's anything here under the billboard advertising cost, because a lot of people want to know what is the cost. We'll wait for a minute to scrape those people also ask section and get those questions. Sometimes, yeah, perfect. So we do have a lot, right? So what I like to do, I like to take this keyword and go to the website, go to the posts, and add a category with that keyword. So basically, that will be the main cluster or the main pillar page for that blog, right? So we add it. So right now we have a category blog that's called Billboard Advertising Cost. Okay. And then we go back right here. We go back to the PPA also questions. And let me show you how powerful is Blogstorm. So right now I could choose all of this and push him to WordPress in less than a minute. So I could technically click this and click next, and it's going to push everything to the website. But for now, I just want to make sure, I'm going to put a lot of them, but I want to make sure we have the correct one. So what is the biggest drawback of using billboard advertising? That's good. What I'm not allowed to put on a billboard? Where is the best place to put a billboard? How much income does a billboard bring in? Is advertising with the billboard worth it? Is it still effective? What is the ROI of billboard? Do billboard works for small business? Honestly, everything looks good. I'm just going to take this. Contracts, I don't want to put that. That's Times Square. You don't really need to put any billboard in the Times Square. Can I invest my own? How long does billboard stay up? Price is negotiable. How much is a billboard? I know it's not mobile advertising. It's not, but it's still under the billboard. And I want to make sure, like if you go to the keyword research, you see people searching for, let me see, this is, you can't really see it, billboard for sale, right? So I want to, that's the high volume, basically the most volume keyword, about 1,000, which is not a lot, but you know, it's a high ticket items. It's a very high ticket item. So billboard for sales, this is what I'm trying to see, billboard advertising near me, people who are searching for billboard, and then they will be able to see the mobile billboard advertising. And they're like, I could have a mobile one instead of a regular one. What color works for best? How much is billboard in Hollywood Boulevard? Do people actually pay attention to? That's good questions. And all right, so now we have 21 questions, right? So this is, imagine that we're gonna push right now 21 blogs answering all of these questions. So I'm just gonna click next. I want to have outbound links. I want to have inbound links in those posts, and I need an AI image. We're gonna choose the website, which is the moving LED billboard, and then we're gonna choose what type of style. So with this, I'm gonna make it fun, classic pop art, right? Something different. And you choose the model. Right now, we could use the GPT-4 Omni and generate 21 blocks. Right now, the tool in few minutes will have a 21 blogs ready, and it's SEO optimized blogs. So what's happening in the backend right now with Blogstorm is getting the meta title, meta description, inbound links, outbound links, focus keywords, give an SEO score for each one, and then you know, even image tags, and then we push them all in one button to your WordPress. So as you can see right here, it's creating. It's just going to be few minutes again. I would say less than 5 minutes, we would be able to see all of them done at the same time. And then we could be able to push it to WordPress. Meanwhile, while this is working, I could show you a previous one that I created, let's say 6 days. This is like, that's one of them that's completed a few seconds ago. You see, it's just a few seconds, we're already done. If you go back here, let's see, a lot of them are done already. I'll wait a little bit before I jump on it, just to show you how fast this is. So this SEO score is our own metrics based on, you know, it's a work in progress to make sure that we get more ranking data. but at least you know what's the major, which ones are doing good, having good SEO score based on the inbound and outbound links and everything, and the meta title and meta description. So you'll see, like right now, we completed in less than, I believe, 2 minutes. We completed all the blogs, right? So if we're gonna see one of them, let's say let's choose this. Why is billboard advertising expensive? Just so before you push it to your website, you'll be able to come here and check it out, see if you need to add anything, edit anything, change anything, and you even could click on to see um, another inbound links. And if you see, this is another external link, or actually that's an inbound link. So we go right here. We had two internal links. The more content we have on the website, the better the internal links, the better external links we're going to have. But for now, this is what we have. We have a keyword SEO score. That's the SEO score different. And on the block score, we're still replacing it. What's the keyword density? Because we know this one is the billboard advertising cost, right? So, and then we have some suggestion to improvement if you need to. I honestly don't do any improvement when I go after I finish them, but you have the access. I mean, you have a way if you want to edit them and change them. Let's say we click right here. We have a 21 blog. So I want to push this to the website right now, publish to WordPress, to website. I click on this. And here you choose the website that we already added. And the next step, it's going to have the actual which category you want to put. Remember, I created the billboard advertising cost. The reason I want it to be all of this information under one pillar page or pillar blog title, and then enable auto tagging. This way, on every blog, it's going to have tags to other blogs. So that's another linking together, right? Choose to action. Basically, here, choose if you want to push them as a draft on your WordPress, or if you want it scheduled. And if you want it scheduled, you could have it hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly. I would say I have those 20. I want to post 2 a day, right? Or we're just going to go back right now. I want to publish them all at once. Push to queue. Right now, these pages are being pushed to the website, and you should have a small icon right here. I'm not sure why we don't. Let me see if I can refresh and I'll see it. Uh-oh. We do not see them. Let's go back and see. Okay, so see, those arts are beautiful, right? The AI images, they're not bad at all for this kind of website. So let's go ahead and see if we have the posts. We did not have the post. That's so weird. Let's give it a try again. So add it to queue, and sometimes this should be pushed right away and it goes to the website. But for now, it's not working for some reason, and you have to figure it out if it's something from the website or not. But it will be something like this. It will give you a link, an icon right here, and it's when it's green, it means it's already and when you click on this arrow, it's going to open the website, and it's going to open the website or the post, and it will show you the actual results or the post itself. But yeah, this is usually, it's not, we usually have it pushed, but for now, maybe it's an error from the website. Let me see if the website, if we get any, we have it connected correctly. And unless it has any kind of security, because sometimes they do have security plugins that it cause delayed or to push them to the queue. So I will look into this and see. Category, the category is correct. But I will look into it. But yeah, you get the idea. That's how an error is going. Where do you check the console logs? Do you mean from the server itself? Because I don't have access to the server. I only have access to. Uh, Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I will look into it. It looks like from the website itself, because yesterday or a couple days ago I was pushing content with no issue. But yeah, but you get the idea. And then you have an inspect element. Yeah, I just did that, I guess. And yeah, I couldn't see anything from the console usually. So we have it right here. But yeah, you get the idea. This is basically how you push the content, and it's like a bulk content, right? And the local SEO mode is something similar. And right now, we just local SEO mode is the one that I showed you that built the city and the services. Um, and then we have the blog to podcast. This is something interesting. I don't think you know about it yet, guys. It's still something that it's working right now, but we're gonna release it with the whole basically creating podcast um, between two people. Like this one was created by my voice, training my voice. Um, can you hear it? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Cannot hear that. So maybe the settings I could go with the audio. It should default MacBook speakers built in audio output. Okay, that's weird. It should be, yeah. But it's a conversation between two people, and there are created by an AI and 11 labs for the voices. So basically creating a full podcast just by putting the um, actual website URL. So you put the blog URL, you click extract content, and then it will paste. This is the content of the actual blog, and then you choose a preset. And for the podcast, which is you could do that in the settings, because you choose who's the participant, what kind of character they have, what kind of personality, and then you click generate conversation. Then it's going to generate conversation between two people about all of this information in here. And then after you create the actual conversation or the text, you'll be able to edit it, change it, and then generate the audio. And the audio will generate for each sentence by itself, and it will put them all together at the end as a one big podcast. I mean, 1 3 to 5 minutes podcast. It's something I never seen it out there. I don't see I you see a lot of blog to text, I mean text or blog to audio, blog to podcast, but it's not a podcast because it's only one person just reading or talking, right? This, it's more interesting, and it has a lot of personal human touch. Like if you noticed, like those few keywords in there, that it's going to sound more natural, and it's a conversation between two people. So here we edit whatever we need, and or add more text, and then click on generate podcast, and the podcast will be generated um, on this. So uh, yesterday we were here. We go. That's. I wish you could hear. I'm not sure why you can't really hear it. Yeah. So I'm not sure why we can't really hear it, but soon. Yeah, that's all right. So and then you wait for a few minutes, refresh every, and you'll see which one is done. And when it's done, even here, you could actually change. If you don't like the way it sounds or something different, you just click on regenerate. It will regenerate this section by itself. All right. So yeah, this is Blogstorm um, to podcast. Um, I mean, blog to podcast. Something different. I don't know if you guys seen it before. Uh, would love to let me know, guys, if you see any alternative or any solution out there that does this. Uh, you'll ask me, why do you need this? Um, if you have a blog and you post blogs, to create podcasts, nobody does it because it's time consuming, takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, right? But what if you could create the AI content of it, an AI voice that's trained by your voice, and it's gonna give you more traffic to the website, which is gonna help your SEO. Your podcast could be listed in a multiple podcast platforms, which is more do follow and more different audience. You target different audience. I don't like to read most of the time, but I like to listen to podcasts. I read in my free time and don't have any free time anymore. So, what I try to use my time when I'm driving, I use it for podcast. And sometimes while I'm working, I put it on a podcast. And while I'm working, I'm listening to a podcast. So that's the benefit of it. Um, I believe it's something should be. I'm not sure why not a lot of people did it, or not a lot of tools. It's pretty hard. Uh, the team did a great job in creating this, and I'm so happy and proud of it as well. So, well, yeah, that'll be it, I guess. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Um, if not, I'm gonna schedule another going live soon, uh, where I'm gonna discuss more topics and more stuff for the SEO itself, like local SEO. Sounds good, Stavros. Yeah, drop me a PM. Yeah, I would love to discuss it. No problem. And that'll be it. If you guys have if you need anything or you have any questions about any of my tools, uh, please, you know how to reach me. And if you watch me on YouTube and or Facebook, just follow me or click to subscribe. It does help. Seeing more viewers and more subscribers give me the dopamine to create more content and share more knowledge with you guys. And That'll be it. And remember, guys, it's time is money, and I'm here to save you both. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye bye.